Flags, Chicago, June 7th. The mask on because trouble breathing day. And this is what I forgot to videotape after those trails yesterday. Of course, I didn't have to worry because they do it every day. So it's about 7 o'clock p.m. now. They're pretty much done chemtrailing for the sun part, which we know that's west. The sun came down behind that house right there. Down, it's back there somewhere. But more importantly, at this point, all those lines of water you see, wink wink, will be a haze all day. You can see it. Now today there were a couple cumulus clouds. I have family members sending them to me to remind me that they still exist. But here's my point. That pattern, these little puff, these little, looks like puzzle pieces that can go together. Let me see if I can lighten this up a little. You can really see the pattern. Right there, there's a good one. They look like little puzzle pieces that you can just snap, like little magnets sitting together that just came apart. Somehow they activate from this line. You could see every day I show you guys from the same tree. This is the one facing east. See the fence? You'll see trails go from right about here, they start, and they go all the way into the sun, wherever it is at that point. Sometimes it's coming down there, and then it eventually comes down on an angle that way. So, point is, as soon as you get away from, it almost looks like there's a cutoff in the sky, right about here. Okay? And when you get past that point, out there, there's probably real clouds right there. See how there's no shape to it? It's just maybe a front of cloud coming in. You can see the line. I could be being tricked though. This may not be, but I'm guessing, because I've seen it so many times, where the trails start about here and run into the sun west in the 2 o'clock or later in the afternoon. Now, in about an hour, these little puff clouds, or little magnets, or whatever you want to call them, the way they look, they'll be gone. It'll be clear sky every night. And when those lines were up there yesterday, I meant to come out here and something got sidetracked or whatever, and just to show you. And there you can see the line right there. That line is going just in front of that tree, all the way across, right there. See it? There's the line. So there's a line in the east-west sky for some reason. And as soon as you go beyond that point, there'll be no chemtrailing, or Geo Engineering, or Stratospheric Aerosol injection. Stratospheric, S-A-I. Maybe I'll start calling it S-A-I, because it's too long to say all those stupid words. We don't want to confuse the public here, but I woke up today, and the breathing, you could feel there's a difference today. So something's happened, or I'm getting sick, I don't know. However, I have 2 other people I know. Here's the fishbone pattern. Look at that. That wasn't there a few minutes ago. We just taped this section of the sky. There's the big tree. I was just showing you where the line cuts off there. Now look at the herringbone pattern. That just happened before your eyes, folks. Let's keep taping this. They are sending a signal right now as we talk. Look at this. Holy cow. I never get to catch it right as it's happening. The fishbone back, right there. I don't know what else you would call it. I know there's new terms for the 6 new clouds that they teach the children, but I don't really care what they call those because they're fake. That's a herringbone, if the way I'm gonna call it. It looks like when you take fish apart and you got the bones on the back. That has just started happening as we recorded, people. This was not there. Looky there. So, it's nice to know that whatever radio waves or electromagnetic waves or whatever they're doing, who the hell knows? But that sure looks like when you put sand on a speaker. I've seen those experiments where they turn the beat on, boom, 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 and you see the sand make pretty patterns. Isn't that sure as hell looks like that, doesn't it? Now look, I don't know if you can see it with the camera. Now you're getting these weird streaks. Hang on. There's some weird streaks in the pattern. This is happening right before your eyes. There's no wind. As you notice, the clouds are not moving, but they're changing shape. Changing shape, and there's the cutoff right out there to the east. We got the cutoff going this way. Look, you can see blue skies through the cloud, through the tree. And it picks up right there and starts up. Here's the south sky. Same thing. Little magnets, whatever you want to call them. But here they're not doing the herringbone. All these frequencies are going through our bodies, your pets, the earth. And it's bad enough Earth's got to deal with all the radiation from the sun and outer space. Our solar shields are down. That's a known fact. It's called a grand solar minimum for all you amateur scientists that try to tell me that you're a scientist because you read a book in 101 science at a community college. I'm glad you went, but that doesn't help. You gotta read more than just the title of a chapter. And oh wow, look at these streaks. Wow, it's something you can't see as good on the camera. It's really pretty, whatever they're doing. It looks like an Etch-a-Sketch now when you shake it up and you get those little waves, the lines, and then your Etch-a-Sketch. Kids today won't know what that is. It's not a video game. It's the actual thing you had to move your fingers and draw this little line through the sand that was under a piece of glass. It's pretty cool because it's really hard to make defined shapes and stuff because it's just hard to do. But never you mind. You have to actually socialize and go to a store and buy. Oh my God, look at what they're doing. You've seen this antenna of my neighbor's 100 times. Look at the pattern, the line. Those are radio waves or something hitting it. Now, they're still going on this way. So, they turned those trails into this. It was, now, where's the shapes? Here's a few left here. See the little puffy magnetic pieces that snap together? Well, that was what that looked like a few minutes ago. Live. I have this on tape live. So, we've watched this section of sky go from the magnetic puzzle piece things right there. If you go east, and I wonder if this is what they use to disperse the cloud. Because by the time it's almost dark, these clouds will be gone. And it'll be a clear night all night. There'll be a hazy film. You'll see like weird looking star flashes and stuff because of the haze. But let's look to the west. Yeah, you see some of the light from the sunset there, but there's no sun there right now. However, right here, you got the herringbone, fish skin, whatever you want to call it, scales. Couple of the magnets still there. They haven't hit that yet. And I wonder if that's how they're moving the clouds or they're dissipating them. They zap it. Look, it's changing right now. It's changing now from the scaly skin. I gotta keep watching this. I'm sorry if this is a long video, but we're watching something happen live time. Let me take a picture of this. Those clouds were these. Those little pieces that plug together. Right there. Then they shot it with the herringbone pattern. The herringbone pattern's almost gone. And I think I could see a chemtrail in there. Look at here. Can I zoom in on it? Yeah. Right there. On an angle under my finger. There is a straight line running down. That's in front of that pattern of clouds, where beyond that point is clear. Above that line, right there, there's a line. Right there, above my fingers, is where you have all this mumbo jumbo being zapped. And everybody argue that this is not really happening. This is not happening. Keep moving. Nothing to see here. Look at the line. There is a freaking line running all the way across on an angle. Where is it? Right there. So I don't know where that line came from. I didn't see an airplane. But beyond that line, it's clear sky. Above the line, you have the fish skin. How creepy is this? I hear an airplane. Is it a real one? Or is it Memorex? Where is he? There he is. Now, here's a plane flying on air. No chemtrail. He must have his engine off, but I could hear it. But you can't believe what you hear. Can't believe what you see. You gotta believe what you were taught. Hear it? So, we didn't just hear an airplane go by with no chemtrail or contrail, either one. That was our imagination, because you were taught in school that that didn't exist, or whatever. Look at how quick this is dissipating. I told you this was going to dissipate right before your eyes. This is the same tree, same corner of that house, same line still in the sand, right down there. There it is, the line. Right there, folks. And the herringbone texture is going away. We are watching this in live time. I don't know what else to say. If you can't believe what the hell you just saw here, the sky is clearing up in front of your eyes with no wind. There's no clouds blowing. The trees are barely moving. And that's that. Right here, it just cleared up. There's nothing left. This is WAG Chicago. I'm 1042. You can't see this. You're crazy.